Hi, and welcome to Doce, where we ask the Lord to teach us how to pray, and we learn to pray through the words of His people. I've got with me today Dan Garza, who is a very old and dear friend, and who lives and often struggles in his relationship with the Lord and with the church, but who has taught me how to pray, and who I think will have some wise words for us. So Dan, when, how, and where do you pray?
I was fortunate enough last year to have a few physical issues. I was hospitalized multiple times, and I honestly learned how to pray in a different extent this last time. I mean, when you're know how vulnerable you are physically and emotionally, and you have to rely on God for your strength. And that's last year I really did learn how to pray. I also like to pray when I'm in nature, because you see the brilliance of creation and you see God.
The Fathers called nature the first book of Revelation, that before God reveals himself in text or in church and sacrament, he first gives himself to us in the world around us, even in our own bodies. So that this prayer that you've experienced being sick and infirm in the hospital, and the prayer that you experience when you're out sort of in nature, the way that we mean that, like not in our house,
Yeah.
are not really different things. You wind up encountering him in what he's made, whether that's the you that he's made or the stuff that's not you that he's made.
The thing I find about actually going out and experiencing nature, you don't have to use words. It's actually an all-encompassing feeling where God is with you at the time. He's shown you what He has created and who He is. Again, also when you're in your most vulnerable, I find that you end up, a person ends up really seeking out God. And sometimes it's a very short prayer, sometimes it's all night, but you do learn how vulnerable you are.
The prayer beyond words, the prayer passing words. When's the hardest to pray?
When I'm most tired, at night. I think that's the issue with a lot of people. They're so tired and they're so worried about what has happened in their lives and where they're going to pay the bills and where they're going to, how they're going to help their family and the sick ones in their life, that a lot of times they're overcome.
What has God taught you most in the course of your prayer?
He's always there. He is there when I least expected it. He has been there in a surprise way a lot of times. My blood pressure was down to 47/32, and He was there every step of the way in the care of the people that took care of me, and my wife, in the fact that my family was with me at the time. He was there. There's no doubt in my mind He was right there with me.
Let's close together by praying, and I'll simply start, and you'll bring us home, all right?
Okay.
Generous God, who reveal yourself in so many ways, but especially in the handiwork of your creation and the dignity of our lives. Thank you. Thank you for the gift of your servant Dan, and for all the many faithful people we have here at Christ the King throughout the city and throughout the world. And give us the grace each day to pray and to be willing and open and able to encounter you in the gift of prayer.
Lord, give me the serenity to acknowledge that I am not God, and that I should be patient with other people. Give me the strength to see people in your image and likeness. God, forgive me for those things that I have been short with, those people who I've been short with. And I thank you for everything that you've given me.
Amen.
Amen.